Choosing the right 3D printing pen can open up a whole new world of creativity. Whether you're into DIY projects, artistic designs, or fun educational activities with kids. With so many models offering different speed settings, temperature controls, filament compatibility, and safety features, it's not always easy to know which one truly delivers smooth performance and reliable results. That's why I tested and compared the top 3D printing pens to see which ones are easy to use, heat consistently, and offer the best balance between creativity, control, and value for money. In the third, after testing the SCRIB 3D printing pen in real creative sessions, this model stands out as a beginner-friendly and versatile option. From the moment I plugged it in, the setup felt straightforward. The display screen is a noticeable advantage compared to basic 3D pens because it shows temperature and settings clearly, giving better control over the printing process. It heats up in just a few minutes, and once ready, the filament feeds smoothly through the nozzle with consistent flow. During testing, I used it for simple 3D doodles, small decorative objects, and stencil-based projects. The adjustable speed slider makes it easier to control detail work versus filling larger areas. Lower speeds are great for outlining shapes with precision, while higher speeds help complete projects faster. The included PLA filament works well and is beginner-friendly, producing minimal odor and solid results once cooled. The pen feels lightweight and comfortable to hold, even during longer sessions, which is important for both kids and adults. That said, there are some drawbacks worth mentioning. While it performs well initially, the overall build quality feels more entry-level than professional. After extended use, the pen can become warm, and careful handling is necessary. Durability may be a concern with heavy daily use, especially if the filament is not loaded properly. The temperature adjustment is useful, but switching between different filament types requires attention to avoid clogging. Additionally, while it is easy for beginners, mastering smooth 3D structures still takes practice. In conclusion, after testing the SCRIB 3D myself, I see it as an excellent starter 3D printing pen for creative projects, educational use, and hobby crafting. It offers good control, clear display feedback, and solid performance for its price range. While it may not match the durability of higher-end models, it delivers strong value and a fun, accessible introduction to 3D printing creativity. Secondly, after testing the 3Doodler in real creative sessions with children, this model clearly focuses on safety and ease of use. From the moment it is turned on, it feels more adapted for younger users compared to standard 3D printing pens. The biggest difference is that the nozzle and plastic do not get dangerously hot, which makes it much more reassuring for parents. During testing, children were able to hold and maneuver the pen comfortably without fear of burns, and the lightweight design makes it easy for smaller hands to grip. The pen heats up quickly and feeds the start plus plastic smoothly. The filament flow is steady and consistent, allowing kids to create simple shapes, 3D figures, and stencil-based projects with good control. The included activity guide and stencils are a strong advantage because they provide structure and inspiration, especially for beginners. It feels less like a technical tool and more like a creative learning device. In my tests, it worked well for basic vertical structures and flat designs, and the plastic strands fused together nicely once cooled. That said, there are a few drawbacks worth mentioning. Because it uses a specific low-temperature filament, it is less powerful and less versatile than adult-oriented 3D pens. Fine detail work can be more challenging, and the output is slightly thicker compared to professional models. While it performs well for light to moderate use, durability may vary over time, especially if used daily. The price is also higher than some entry-level pens, which may feel expensive considering its simplified feature set. In conclusion, after testing the 3Doodler myself, I see it as one of the safest and most kid-friendly 3D pens available. It delivers a fun, educational, and screen-free creative experience while prioritizing safety. While it is not designed for complex or professional-level projects, it is an excellent choice for younger children and families looking to introduce 3D creativity in a secure and accessible way. And to finish, first of all, after testing the MYNT 3D Professional Printing 3D Pen with OLED display in real creative sessions, this is clearly a more advanced and customizable option compared to entry-level models. From the first use, it feels solid in hand, well-balanced, and designed for users who want precision and control. What stands out immediately is the OLED screen and the ability to adjust temperature in 1 degree increments from 140 degrees Celsius to 230 degrees Celsius. During testing, this level of control makes a real difference. When switching between PLA and ABS, I was able to fine-tune the heat for smoother flow and better detail. The stepless speed control is another big advantage. You can slow it down for intricate lines and small structures, or increase the speed to fill larger areas more efficiently. For artistic work, prototypes, or decorative pieces, that flexibility is extremely useful. The pen works with standard 1.75mm filament, which makes it more versatile than kid-focused models. I tested it with PLA and ABS, and the extrusion was consistent once properly calibrated. It heats up relatively quickly and maintains temperature well during normal use. The ergonomic shape also helps reduce hand fatigue during longer sessions, and the fact that it is USB-powered adds portability, especially if you want to use it with a power bank. However, there are some drawbacks to consider. While performance is strong, durability appears to be a mixed point based on extended use. In testing, it worked very well, but the build quality does not feel completely premium, especially around the buttons and feed mechanism. It is not a tool you would want to drop frequently. Some users may also find that temperature calibration requires small adjustments to avoid minor inconsistencies in flow. For complete beginners, the wide range of settings can feel slightly overwhelming at first. In conclusion, after testing it myself, the MYNT 3D is a strong choice for teens, hobbyists, and adults who want more control than basic starter pens provide. It offers real customization, versatility with different filaments, and solid creative potential. It is not perfect in terms of long-term durability, but for its price range, it delivers impressive performance and creative freedom for serious 3D pen users. To conclude this, top 3 best 3D printing pens. Each model has its own strengths, depending on who it's made for. The right choice really depends on your experience level, your budget, and what kind of projects you plan to create. Whether it's simple doodles, educational activities, or more detailed 3D art, there's a pen here that fits your needs. If you are interested in the product, the link is in the description. But above all, subscribe to not miss the next videos. See you soon.